Earth by flying the Veteran. Now it will fly only for you. The Transport F4U Corsair is yours. A present from the Motorfest.
Pamehana maikala. Hau oli, mai no ke ola. Ua lohe paha oe no Maui. Maui a piki. Maui a ho'opaha I kala. Maui nui a iwa iwa. E ole o Maui. Piha pono ai ke au. I ka mehana o kala.
Honolulu, gathering place. This is where I live. Choke things to show you. But we only have time for one race. So, how do you feel about going on a street party tour? Look at this building. It's like the town's welcoming you. You'll see a lot of them in town. All of them with its own style and meaning. driving in the state capital. Crazy. Pay attention. An amazing mural on your right, too. Kamehameha's art. 2 generations linked by Hawaiian culture. Beautiful. Chee-hoo. The race is getting crazy. Don't miss the next one. You remember Lono? That's him with Kaikilani, the woman he loved. Hey, let's go check out the Waikiki market. Check out these Hawaiian patterns. It celebrates the oceanic people and all of the great heritage and traveling across the great expanse. Made by my boy, another local, Corey Tom. The festival. I love what they've done here. Another gathering place. So blessed to be with you on this journey. I'm not saying goodbye, but instead, ahui home. We'll surely meet again. The island is not so big.
You haven't claimed your reward for this playlist. What a trip! I don't see many other places that could top this island for the next Motorfest edition in my database. Photos make great memories, but cars even more so. The Ford Bronco is yours, and it comes with a complimentary rubber ring for lounging around. You've earned it. Shall we continue our journey, driver?
Deserves a nice little fun break. I'm waiting for you next to the airport. Come join me. I've got a nice Ps5 for you to try.
Right, but isn't it my job to say this kind of... recalibrating? Okay, your friend is waiting for you. You know what to do. Knowing that girl, I'm pretty sure you can guess what she has in mind, Drifter.
so far, which is not much of a surprise. I mean, what were these cats thinking coming after us? Anyway, we're taking a break, so let's step away from the street rivalry for a moment and have some quality drift time. Our playground, the airport. Your car, Drift Queen Lancer Evo 6. Yep, no time for shilly-shally. We've been through quite a lot together, and I have nothing to teach you anymore, so just have fun. Got you a nice little track for this. Basic but technical. I told you last time that drifting was born in Japan, but I didn't tell you who ignited the spark. Well, two names, Takahashi and Tsuchiya, respectively named the father of drifting and the Drift King, no less. To others back then, oversteering was a mistake to correct. But to these guys, it became a special technique to carry more speed through the corners and have fun doing so. And we're role models. I could talk about them for hours. Point is, drifting exists thanks to these two racers. Come on, Hashiria, you can score more points than that. Wow, you crushed it again! I'm telling you people, we got the next drift sensation in the making here.
Number 6.
Come on.
Ready for the next round? It's gonna be me, you, and Toji versus some other street racer wannabes. And I'm taking the lead this time. Don't worry, he's not really leading anything. He just says stuff. Try to humor him. What was that? Nothing. Lead the way, boss. Alright then, let's go.
Alright, another one of my scripts down the drain. Recalibrating. This is it, driver. You're facing yet another team of street rivals, the Clawblades. Wow, these ones sound mean.
Japan, you guys are ready to lose in your own playlist?
Bite me, Hello Kitty! Can you believe these jackasses? They kind of remind me of someone. Anyway, guys, I advise you get in the zone stat. The path is gonna get real technical real fast, and you're not facing Abarths anymore. Copy that, knuckle down. cue yet another car from the JDM Golden Era. The most forward-thinking car in the world back then. The Mitsubishi 3000 GT. Or simply, GTO in Japan. Shingo, you're gonna tell us more?
Yeah, you got it. Wait, 2 turbochargers, 4-wheel steering, and an electronic exhaust control system.
Not bad. You've only missed the active aero control system.
Oh yeah, motorized aerodynamics that adapts to your speed. That car was a freaking Japanese Batmobile.
Way ahead of its time. These guys, I think we gotta switch from a Hashiria to a Bosozoku state of mind.
Okay, meaning?
We go rough, brother.
On this island, not exactly a piece of cake.
Yeah, but that's what makes it interesting, right? Plus, it's nothing for a driving whiz like you.
Nothing at all.
Rewind that one.
Once we pass the bamboo forest, the finish line will only be a few seconds away. If you guys want to try something, it's now.
What was that? First position is ours, dude. Next time, just take the bus.
Okay, this time no one's gonna cut me off. I'm not saying anything. You people can sync up. Go ahead, guys. You can do your thing. No one? All right, driver. Looks like it's finally you and me again. Great. So this next race is extra special.
Hey friend, what's up? Man, you delivered a flawless performance against our rivals so far. These guys are getting hit real hard. But the next race is a toge, and you know what that means. Intense and technical. Plus, it starts from the highest point of the mountain. It's not a race to take lightly.
The same goes for our opponents, apparently. Meticulous racers and reliable machines. That's what I've heard.
Keeps getting better, doesn't it? We'll see you on the top of Maui, friend.
As I was saying, well, actually, these guys have pretty much said it all, so I'm kind of lost now. Gonna have to recalibrate again. I mean, they could ask me before barging in like that. It's not like I'm a freaking robot. Uh-oh. Recalibrating. To Haleakala. Let's go. About to face the last team of street racers that recently joined Motorfest. Pack versus Diamond Fangs. It's on!
defeated all your opponents so far. That's quite a tally. Anyways, we're all stoked to be facing you. May the best team win. Over and out.
How about that?
Watch out, guys. I foresee a very mean curve at the end of the straightaway.
That curve's deadly.
Yeah, I expect lots of razor-sharp turns peppered with short straights on these mountain roads.
Not to mention the 200-foot drop if you miss any of them. Just the way we like it.
Manners and mean cars. Looks like our opponents are the real deal. But it's quite bold of them to think they could beat Japanese racers in a toge.
Well, cats are known for being cocky.
Remember our last toge driver? It was you against me then. Don't you forget, it's all about drifting. Oversteer while maintaining control for a high exit speed. We told you that the Skyline GTRs were called Godzilla. Well, that R32 you're driving was the first one to earn that name. This is the original monster, and its victory streaks are beyond compare.
I'm gonna make it simple. For years, that car was unstoppable on the Japanese car racing scene. The R32 changed the rules and left everyone in the dust for years.
It was created to beat the shit out of everyone, and it did. Closing in, guys. Focus till the end.
No matter what, this race belongs to one of our two Skylines.
You've become the king of the mountains, my friend. Incredible race, spectacular driver.
Invincible car.
tell me, isn't your car a little emotional? Got an email from her kind of asking us to stop interrupting her job. She seemed a little pissed, saying that even robots can have feelings, stuff like that. Well, I guess we kind of overstepped here.
An AI making a scene. Wow. Peak modernity right there.
Anyway, we'll let her tell you about the grand finale. See you on the grid, my friend.
Well, these guys weren't supposed to mention this to you, but... Never mind. Okay, driver. Things are finally back to normal. So you've taken out each and every group of opponents. But it turns out that each team still has an ace up their sleeve. Every group is calling on their champion for this final race, the Battle Royale. Who's going to be chosen to be the PAX champion? Japan 2, final struggle. And you are up.
Just the lower ranks, apparently. Now each team is playing their trump card.
Good kiddies. Check out these cars, man. They're clearly bigger cats. Doesn't matter, does it? These guys are still cats. We are dragons. Okay, driver. This is a battle royale between the 5 street racing teams. Only one member of each group gets to race, and you're the one racing for the pack. Ugh, lucky.
Officially passing the torch, big brother?
Just this one time.
Oh my god. Goosebumps. Literally.
racing style on that speedway, which means really fast. Just watch out in these tunnels.
Driver, we spoke about it in the Liberty Walk playlist. This is the Liberty Walk version of the 92 Honda NSX. Oh, man. Yeah, that's Shingo's dream car. Basically the same NSX as he always drives, except for this one's been in the hands of the master Wataru Kato, which brings it to a whole new level.
I want to drive that car.
Yeah, you and me both, brother.
For the firepower contest that is the final race, this special NSX will do nicely. Race, my friend, and it'll be an overwhelming victory for the pack. That's what we're shooting for, right?
Always.
Looks like you guys are for real after all. You won this Made in Japan thing. Now come and get us out there. See what happens.
Sounds like an invitation, friend.
You haven't claimed your reward for this playlist. This is an outstanding victory. You and your partner... is available, driver. New playlist ahead. Let's go! You'll enter the world of muscle cars. Beware, you may never want to leave. Just a 70-year-old car trend. It's an entire chunk of the American car culture. To tons of people, muscle cars are the epitome of what a vehicle should represent. Allure and power, with some crucial tweaks, and just the right amount of outside-of-the-box thinking. Cars in their fullest might and glory. Of a muscle car, they are sometimes described as American-made two-door sports cars with a powerful engine. But that's a little reductive, don't you think? Others define them by their V8 engines and rear-wheel drivetrains. The truth is, muscle cars are a philosophy. It's a creed more than anything else. the American dream. It's punch it or punch out. No way around it. Next in line. Don't expect the first event to be a warm-up. Things will get tough real fast, but you'll be backed up by one of the festival's closest partners, Jim Hayfield, a rock star among car collectors. A figure of speech. Jim's an actual rock star who just so happens to own one of the greatest muscle car collections in the world. He's the person lending us all the cars you'll drive during this playlist, and he's got quite the lineup. Right there. A heartbeat, the song of a V8. Music on. Turn up the volume if you dare.
How's it going in there? Yeah, Jim here. I'm guessing you've been told I'll be tagging along. That is my car you're driving after all. All right, let's get straight into it. Rock on! I'm here because my boys at Motorfest needed the best possible lineup for this gig, and just so happens, I got the greatest models you can ask for in my garage. Here's the drill. I provide, you drive. lap. Don't get shy now. Every car you'll use in this playlist are part of my personal collection. But hey, that's okay. This was my idea, so don't get all nervous about it. These ponies are made for rough handling. No matter how fast and harsh you drive, they can take it. And I've been told, you know your way around cars anyway. No sweat, just go. Whether you're a musclehead or you're just here for the Discovery Tour, it doesn't matter. If you're into cars, you're gonna love this. Just listen to that V8 like a chonky, down-tuned guitar riff. Another lap to go. You got the path memorized? Then punch it! That place kind of reminds me of Jackson, Wyoming. I played there a couple of times. You know, feel good, small town kind of vibe, mountain ranges. I know, we're in Hawaii, but the mind wanders. Gotta say, I like the climate here better. That's it. Fire it up. Great job, Iron Gun. Looks like Motorfest didn't BS me about you.
American muscle cars without talking drag racing. The two are pretty much intertwined. Muscle cars became popular during the 60s. At the time, they were mostly rear-wheel drive cars made from affordable everyday vehicle bases. But